Hey YouTube, this is Doug Green Prepper, and today we're going to talk about urban survival. And urban survival is if you ever have any kind of emergency in the place around you where you haven't been able to get to a bug out location or you don't have supplies for yourself, we're going to show you some basic ways to do that. Today we're going to talk about water. And all around you, even if you don't have a storage of water, you have at least 55 gallons right where you stand. You also have hundreds of thousands of gallons around you, and we're going to show you how. First things first, when you're at the house, you can come and you have the toilet. Now, a lot of people are going to say, ew, disgusting, the toilet is nasty, but all you have to do is pull the back of your toilet and you have pure, clean water right here. Now, the great thing about this is this has not touched your tank. This has not got in where all of the bacteria is. This is actually pure, clean water right from the city water source. So this is just like drinking tap water, and it has not touched any of the bacteria that is in your toilet. Here you're going to have about 1.5 to 2 gallons of water. And if you have multiple toilets, for every toilet, you have 1.5 to 2 gallons of water. The second large storage of water that you have inside your house is going to be your water heater. Now, what I recommend as a prepper and what plumbers actually recommend to you is that every 6 months you drain your water heater. And the reason that is if you drain it, you won't have tons of scale and calcium buildup, which will make it a lot more drinkable and a lot easier to filter if necessary. So all you do is you come over to your water heater, and at the bottom you have a dispenser valve. All right, now you can either hook this up to a hose or you can have a receptacle here on the bottom. You just need to have a screwdriver and you turn it to the left. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now it's going to have a huge amount of pressure in there, so you need to be ready for it. But right there, you have drinkable water. Now, like I said, if you haven't been draining your water every 6 months, it could be white and really cloudy. But all you have to do is run this through a t-shirt, maybe run it through some grass to get out any of the large particles. You can also run it through sand or charcoal, and that will clean out any kind of impurities. But this also comes straight from the tap. So this is drinkable water ready for you to drink. It doesn't have any kind of bacteria or contaminant. Of course, your fruits and veggies that have the fruits and veggies and water. This is your other secret weapon right here. If all of the pressure in the neighborhood hasn't gone already, you have the ability to access this and get water. All you do is you use a pentagonal wrench to open this up, and we can leave a link below to where you can find these, but they're actual wrenches specifically for fire hydrants, and you basically turn it to the left all the way until it opens, and then you have the ability to go ahead and take these off. So what you want to do is you want to start taking these lids off, and then after you have one of these lids off, start opening it up until it comes out. Now, you don't want a huge spray, but you want it to be able to open up enough so that you can fill up any kind of jugs or anything like that. This is one of your other secrets. You need to find out if there are any local rivers or lakes. You can go ahead and use this water. Just make sure that you have something like a life straw or a ceramic filter where you can fill up 5-gallon buckets and make sure that there are no contaminants inside there, whether it's biological contaminants. So right here in our backyard, we have a couple million gallons ready for the drinking. You just got to make sure you filter it out real good. The last secret for the unprepared on where to get lots and lots of water is your local water towers. All you have to do is you climb up the ladder. All you have to do is climb up to the ladder that you see there to the right, all the way to the top. And these water towers can hold a couple 100,000 gallons to 1,000,000 gallons. And so that gives you the ability to have tons and tons of water. Now that pipe that you see in the center that runs down, that actually supplies the pressure to all of the houses around. But you have the ability to get to the top and you can access all of that water. There is a hatch in there that gives you access to the water. And as you see, those will be dotted all over the South as well as the Midwest. But we have one there, We have one there in the distance. And we have about 3 or 4 others around, and I don't know if you can see that little metal thing right there, but that is also another water tower. So right in my area, I've got 3 water towers, and then within a couple miles I've got another 4 or 5, and that gives us the ability to have access to water where people really wouldn't usually look for it. You can also make those rain barrels, or you can buy an atmospheric water generator where you can generate water from the humidity in the air that is pure and clean. And you can even smack it up on some solar panels, a wind turbine, or a generator and keep making water if the grid is down. So you definitely have water in your house and hiding around you. You just need to know where it is and where you can locate it. And the great thing about this information here is, say if you were on the way to your bug out location, or if you're in a place where you're not usually at and you don't know about the supplies around you, you know that you can find water wherever you are. Remember, you can only survive 3 days without water and then you're dead. So hopefully this information was informative. If it was, please share it so everyone else can have the information as well. Please smack it with a big thumbs up. That would really help us and we would appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.